doing that part.
Testing. If everyone could come in and find your way to your tables, we are going to start in just a few minutes. Thank you. If everyone could come in and start finding your tables, we're going to start in just a few minutes. Good evening, everyone. We will be starting in 2 minutes. Please find your way to your tables. We will start in 2 minutes. Please find your way to your tables. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. If I could have your attention, please. Thank you so much. If I could have everyone's attention, please. Once again, good evening. It is certainly a privilege to welcome you all to the Teacher of the Year celebration. I am Susan Freeman, Area Superintendent. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here tonight as we celebrate 70 of our most outstanding educators in Volusia County. What an awesome evening this is going to be. In past years, it has been a little difficult for speakers to be heard in various areas around the room. Tonight, we're going to implement an attention signal that will let everyone know that a speaker has approached the podium and that conversations should cease. Without talking, once again, without talking, would everyone just raise your right hand? Excellent. During the course of the evening, when you see that signal, please make sure that you stop conversing and give our speakers the courtesy which they deserve. We appreciate and thank you all for your cooperation. On December 2nd, 2019, Volusia County Schools entered a new era under new leadership. Dr. Ronald Scott Fritz accepted the call to lead our school district. Dr. Fritz is a former paraprofessional, teacher, school administrator, and comes to us from Osceola County, where he served as Chief of Staff for Teaching, Leading, and Learning. Prior to that, Dr. Fritz spent 5 years as Orange County Schools Chief Academic Officer. It is Dr. Fritz's belief that we are on our way to an A, the Volusia way. Please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Dr. Ronald Scott Fritz.
I got to tell you, you look great. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the Mainland High School Air Force Junior ROTC presents the colors, and then the national anthem by Dr. Dre Graham, Florida State Teacher of the Year. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. I'd like to thank Mainland High School's Air Force Junior ROTC for that. That was wonderful. And how about Dre Graham, Dr. Graham? Wow. I would now like to introduce our presenting sponsor, Advent Health, CEO David Atati, who joins us via video.
Good evening. My name is David Otati. I'm a regional CEO with Advent Health and also responsible with several other folks with the partnership with the Volusia County School District. And tonight I want to thank each and every one of you for the work that you have done with our children, our future. I have 4 teenage kids. Yes, that is a lot of teenagers. I have twin girls that are 17 years old, another one that's 16, just started driving about 3 weeks ago. And a boy that's 14, they are in sports, they enjoy that, they're in academics, they enjoy that. But it is a lot of work, not just for the parents, but also for the teachers as well. I mean, they have days that they do very well in certain subjects and other subjects that they need a little extra help with. And I truly appreciate the teachers and the extra work that they do to make sure our kids are successful. I think our kids are our future. They're going to come back into our workforce. They're going to take the jobs that we currently have today in the future. We need to do everything we can to make sure that they can enter into the workforce and be successful. You know, this was one of the first of the kind relationship, a partnership, if you will. We were trying something different, being a little bit more innovative, but I think the main reason we want to make sure we have a strong partnership with the school district is because we truly want our kids to succeed. We want them to be successful in their careers. We want them to be back in our community, be highly involved in our community. We want them to enter the healthcare arena and be part of our institutions, if you will. But ultimately, if our kids grow up and they're very successful, our community will be very successful. And that's who we are. We're a community-based organization, faith-based organization, and our success is dependent on the success of this community as well. And we want to be fully integrated within this community of which we serve. And that includes all aspects of it, including our children. And so I think it's very important for us to invest heavily into the future of our kids, for that will make us all more successful in the future. Within our partnership, we have decided to look at 3 specific areas. I recognize that there's many other areas to look at as well, but these 3 areas I think are very important. The first one is absenteeism. Absenteeism is a chronic issue that is impacting the reading skills and the math skills and the skills of our students and how they're able to graduate and how they're able to succeed in future. And I think it's very important for us to look at that and reduce the absenteeism of our kids. I think the second piece that we looked at as well was the overall healthcare academies that we have. We have a number of healthcare academies in the school district, and that is amazing. It's great to see these grow and get stronger. But I hope that the kids will be inspired to enter healthcare long term, and we have plenty of positions available as we continue to grow as well. And the third piece is the safety of our athletes. So the idea of making sure that we bring principles, policies, and goals to make sure our athletes are safe is very important as well. So those are really the 3 areas that we focused in this year as we've partnered with the school district. And what I like about tonight is that it honors you, and I want to thank you for the work that you're doing today and investing in the kids today so that they can have a much stronger future. Thank you.
We are incredibly grateful for the partnership that we have with Advent Health. We'd like to show our gratitude. Would anybody here from Advent Health tonight please stand and be recognized? You know, there were some greeters that were here welcoming all of you here tonight. And what they are Volusia County School legends. They are the former Teacher of the Years, and you can't have a celebration without recognizing them. So when I call your name, please stand up. The Volusia County Teacher of the Year for 1986, Mary Bruno. (2009) Teacher of the Year, Jeannie Wright. 2010 Teacher of the Year, Kelly Conway. 2013 Teacher of the Year, Leslie Burney. 2014 Teacher of the Year, Emily Edwards. And one of my new friends, 2015, Dr. Grace Keller-Meyer. 2017, Robin Diedrichs. And 2018, Jason Kester. Okay, so you know this room has over 900 people in it, right? and you heard Ms. Freeman tell you to behave yourself. But I'm going to take the liberty as the new superintendent, and we're going to do something. There are going to be different points to this night where I'm going to say to you, we are on our way to an A. All right, but you got to do a little bit better than that. On our way to an A. All right, when I come back, that's what I want to hear. So we're going to let you enjoy your dinner, and we will come back in a little while later. Thank you. We're going to get started in about 3 minutes, folks. Sorry about that, 3 minutes. Good evening, Volusia. There's a reason in college why everybody hung out with the education majors. Ladies and gentlemen, please continue to enjoy your meal. Tonight, I am honored and privileged to introduce the 2019 Florida Teacher of the Year who accepted our invitation. You met him earlier. Dr. Dre Graham is bringing you a greeting on the video.
Greetings. I'm Dr. Dre Graham, the 2020 Florida Teacher of the Year, and I'm so incredibly excited to be here tonight with you as we celebrate excellence in education in Volusia County. One of the great aspects of being Teacher of the Year, along with getting to travel around, is getting the opportunity to experience things in different counties and see all the amazing things happening around our state. It also has been such an exceptional experience for me to really think back to the reasons why I am in education and why we continue to do those things. And they come back to that word that you've heard multiple times, the why, the reason behind what we do. And my why, a fluid concept that has continued to change and be shaped in different ways as I've traveled through this journey, always goes back to one thing, and that's our students. And I know I'm not the only one in this room that feels that way. Just so amazing reflecting on the experiences not only that I've gained from being an instructor, but in the collaboration between other colleagues and my students that has allowed me to be elevated to this place. So important that we remember that no other field exists without the field of education. What we do is so important in laying a foundation and a groundwork to things that happen not only within our classroom and our school community, but in society as a whole. Every person in this room is a world changer. Really think about that for a moment. Allow that to sit and settle in. What we do on a daily basis changes the world. Education is the only vessel by which we can elicit global change. If there's something that we don't like in society, change it through education. Allow our students to become those people who are going to go out and elicit and impact the world around them. We have that incredible opportunity that we get to generate and create through our relationships. It's so significant that we remember that relationships are the currency for success. When we want to do things together, if we want to go fast, then you do it by yourself. But if you want to go further, we can do it as a team. And that team and that family aspect is what allows us to have such a significant impact. So as we are continuing to celebrate all those who are doing amazing things in this area of our state, just remember, as we move to elicit best positive change in the future, we're moving from our why to becoming a world changer as we continue to positively impact the next generation of world changers. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why? Then oh, why can't I? Continue to find that why and be a world changer.
Hey, oh, there we are. We're back. True transparency, I offered him a job. Straight up. And here's a, it's a small world, but his current principal was my assistant principal. So all the principals in the room understand what that means, right? Dibs. He's mine. We have a special guest, and I saw him a little while ago, but I wanted to acknowledge him. We have Sheriff Chitwood here to support us this evening. Is Sheriff Chitwood here? He's around, so definitely make sure that he knows that he's welcome. It's my pleasure at this time to introduce the leadership for our school district, one of our very important board members, our chairperson, Miss Ida Wright.
Good evening. Now, all of you are educators. You like your classrooms to be quiet. You like them to respond when you speak, so I expect the same from you. Good evening. Thank you. Welcome. I'm honored to add my greetings on behalf of the school board. This is a great privilege to serve as your chairman, especially on occasions such as this. At this time, I would like to introduce my colleagues, and when I call your names, please stand. Mrs. Linda Cuthbert, my vice chairman, representing District 3. Mr. Carl Persis, representing District 4. Mr. Ruben Colon, representing District 5. And Mrs. Jamie Haynes, representing District 1. We are delighted to join you on all of saluting the most deserving public school teachers. We're also very pleased that Futures is co-hosting this event with the school district, and Advent Health is joining us as the presenting sponsor. This event is one of the highlights of the school year. It is wonderful to see you and the community joining to celebrate our outstanding teachers. The support and contributions of our sponsors, along with our businesses that donated prizes for our nominees, goods and services for this evening. Now, you're not here to hear me speak, and so I'm going to wrap this up really quick. But before I do, it is my pleasure to introduce our host for this evening. From Futures Foundation, President Jeff Brock. Mr. Brock is a certified financial planner at Merrill Lynch and has been in the financial industry for 27 years. He has been involved with Volusia County Schools for over 20 years, having a son and a daughter who went through elementary, middle, and high school in Volusia County, and having served on Futures Foundation Board for the past 15 years. He serves on multiple boards and loves giving back to Volusia County. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jeff Brock.
Wow, good evening, thank you. But I've been sitting here next to Dr. Fritz, and this will be the only time, it's the first time, he's at the Best Teacher of the Year celebration. And I told him this is a loud and rowdy group, so I want to hear some noise. Come on, let them know. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. There you go. That's what I love to hear. Yeah, I know we're celebrating 71 special teachers, but there's 4,500 of you in this district that do an outstanding job, as I know with my own kids who are excelling at college because of the education they got here. So I thank you for that. You know, we are proud to sponsor this, to run this prestigious event. Along with our sponsor, Advent Health, and I think they need one loud round of applause because it wouldn't happen without them. Supporting and recognizing teachers is at the heart of the Future's mission, and we are pleased to continue this annual celebration acknowledging our outstanding teachers. At this time, I'd like to ask key members of Futures to stand. We have Ted Doran over here, who is a founding member and a member of our Emeritus Board. And all our current board members that are here, if you can stand and wave, that'd be awesome. Now, another big round of applause. For the last 3 months, our staff stresses a little, goes crazy, goes back and forth to me. This is, I believe, the largest event put on in Volusia County with, we have 930 people, I think, tonight. So once I name all their names, please give them a round of applause. We have Cynthia Ramirez, Erica Nordstrom, Stephanie Parks, Shameen Shepard. We'd also like to thank Kelly Schultz and Lisa Long from Volusia County Schools, because none of this would happen without them. Hey. In addition to our very special 71 teachers, we also have some elected officials that have joined us. So if you're one of them, if you can stand and wave, it's an election year, come on, you know. And we thank them for attending and supporting. We'd also like to thank some special guests with us. The 2019 Superintendent Outstanding Achievement Award winner, Mary Tamarantz of Volusia Online Learning, as well as our 2019 Elementary Principal of the Year, Tamara Hopkins from Sweetwater, wherever you are. We'd also like to give a late thank you. We missed one of our former Teacher of the Years, and thank Nicole Greenberg for attending this year. There she is. All right, so if you're one of the lucky 71, it's time to head to the back of the room. They're going to line you up. So. Hey. There. Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's the noise I was asking for. That's where I told Dr. Fritz that we're the loudest and the best over here, so I want to make sure he can hear it. So that was a great job. I'm just going to give them a minute or two, and they'll shut the doors when I know everyone's out there. What? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, while all the teachers are getting lined up out there, just like they line up their kids every day at school, we have to acknowledge the sponsors. I mean, without the sponsors, this event at the Price doesn't happen. We've already acknowledged Advent, and it wouldn't be a special night without all the sponsors. So in addition to our presenting sponsor, Advent Health, we'd like to we have a very special vehicle sponsor. That's one of the best things our teacher gets, who provides a vehicle each year to our teachers. Craig Conway, would you please stand and wave? I don't know why. There he is. Craig's the Irish guy over there. You'll know him. He's also the husband of a former Teacher of the Year, so thank you. Craig's been doing this for 10 years. You can see the Mitsubishi out there. What a beautiful car. What a great deal that he does. All right, I'd like to announce our additional sponsors and ask them to please stand when their name is called. We can applaud each category, so try to let me finish a category first. I'll let you know when I'm done. And sponsors, please remain standing until your category is complete. First up is our platinum sponsor. There's only one, and that's Addition Financial. So if they could stand, we give them applause. They're right over here. They're a newer sponsor to us, but they've been awesome. Our gold sponsors are, there's a list of them: Florida Healthcare Plans, Legoland Florida, Rhodes and Brito Architects, Space Coast Credit Union, and Volusia United Educators. Please give them a round of applause. All right, our silver sponsors are BRPH Architects and Engineers, the Days Inn of Ormond, Fairwinds Credit Union, Florida Credit Union, Giles Electric Company, HJ High Construction Company, Dr. Robert and Candace Langford, Launch Federal Credit Union, Main Street Community Bank, Public Supermarkets Charities, and SGM Engineering. Let's give them all a round of applause. And our bronze sponsors are Center State Bank, CPH Inc., William and Linda Cuthbert, Intercoastal Bank, Leonard Studios, PDK East Central Florida Chapter 1345, Susan and Carl Persis, TD Bank, Paul and Dr. Rosario Upchurch, LMFT, Volusia Association of School Administrators, Volusia County Council of PTAs, Volusia County Sheriff's Office, and Arthur and Ida Wright. Give them all a big round of applause. All right, we're almost done. Our Regions Club members are Cobb Coal, Duke Energy, Florida Healthcare Plans, Florida Power and Light, and Ruin Zifra. Let's give them a big round. And our Chancellor Club members are Addition Financial, Brown & Brown Insurance, Hyatt and C.C. Brown, the Colonial Family Foundation, Foundation Risk Partners, and the LPGA. Let's give them a big round of applause. Each year we have a variety of in-kind sponsors who donate tickets and items for each of the bags our nominees will be receiving as they walk across the stage. These sponsors are listed and printed in our program. If you're an in-kind sponsor, please stand and be recognized. So we thank all them. Our sponsors are listed in the printed program, and we hope you take it home and review. They're supporting you. Hopefully you'll support them. We now have to take a moment for a special thank you to the Nina Hollis Institute for Educational Reform at Stetson University. The Hollis Institute is providing our 2021 Teacher of the Year the opportunity to attend the Ron Clark Experience. This trip includes a 2-day visit to the Academy in Atlanta, round-trip airfare and hotel accommodations. This is truly an exciting presentation to the Teacher of the Year, and the Hollis Institute has provided this special experience now for several years. Thank you to our friends at the Hollis Institute, who are Dr. Bet Hines, Kathy Tishnor, and Mercedes Tishner, and offering the inspiring gift to our Teacher of the Year. Would you please stand to be recognized? And please give them a round of applause. All right, we're almost ready. If I can see through that bright light, I guess Kelly will wave to me at some point. You're ready? Oh, she's going to be right here. So get your noisemakers ready. 71 of the best teachers east of the Mississippi. Let's go. can't hear you. Let's go. Let's get noisy in here. All right. Congratulations, nominees. You can all sit down for now. I'd like to ask our president-elect from Futures, Bob Ludlow, to join me on stage, as well as Dr. Fritz and Mrs. Wright. And the rest of the school board members, I need at the right end of the stage so that we can congratulate each of these amazing nominees. Yeah. You're going to be right here. I'm going to get out of here.
Okay.
All right. Are the other school board members over there? Is Carl going to be late again? Carl's late again? Wait. All right, now that we got everyone in place, nominees, as you come forward, we want you to take a picture with Dr. Fritz and Mrs. Wright, then leave the stage, shake hands with the school board members, and receive a special bag and return to your table. Thank you. I can get out of here.
Okay, so I'll call your name out, and you heard what Jeff said, so try to make sure we are smooth. Rhonda Adams, Orange City Elementary. Amy J. Airgood, Ormond Beach Elementary. Right. Holly Azakar, Southwestern Middle. Erica Babcock, Campbell Middle. Michelle Bartley, Coronado Beach Elementary. Stacy Bell, Atlantic High. Deli Borgos Negron, Blue Lake Elementary. Lynn Boyles, Pine Ridge High. Stacy Brackney, River Springs Middle and Technology Innovation. Latasha Renee Brinson, Palm Terrace Elementary. Jennifer L. Campbell, McGinnis Elementary. Cheryl M. Carol Roden, Galaxy Middle. Jennifer Cash, Sweetwater Elementary, my home school. Michael T. Chase, Deltona High. Whoa. Jennifer Cherry, University High. All right, top that, Jennifer. Amanda Cohen, George Marks Elementary. Heather Conyers, South Daytona Elementary. Maggie Cote, Alternative Education Riverview. Crystal Daffin, Port Orange Elementary. Jennifer Davis, Osteen Elementary. Christine Delegate, Citrus Grove Elementary. Kelly DeRiggi, Ormond Beach Middle. Marcy Downey, Creekside Middle. Axie Duffel, Sugar Mill Elementary. Savannah Ebby, Sunrise Elementary. Deborah Ferguson, Stark Elementary. Kimberly Fry, Chisholm Elementary. Michelle Gachins, Spirit Elementary. Denise Gerard, Volusia Online Learning. Laura Goldstone, Champion Elementary. Lee A. Graff, Pathways Elementary. Raymond A. Gramard, Seabreeze High. Nancy Hatch, DeBerry Elementary. Denise Hewlett, Deltona Middle. One of our finalists. Jeannie Yenjerowski, DeLand High. Sarah Johns, Osceola Elementary. Amanda Jones, Deltona Lakes Elementary. Stephanie A. Larkin, Pine Trail Elementary. Carol R. Larson, Woodward Avenue Elementary. Yoder Milton, Turry T. Small Elementary. Pamela T. Monet Adams, Freedom Elementary. Mary Frances Mosier, New Smyrna Beach High. Kara Murphy, Horizon Elementary. Come on, let's pick it up here. Tiffany Murphy, Ortona Elementary. Ebunya Newman, Westside Elementary. Todd Palmer, Spruce Creek High School. Angelica Peerless Coleman, Cypress Creek Elementary. Cindy L. Rayner, Forest Lake Elementary. Reem Riechenstadt, Edgewater Public. Giselle Rivera, Enterprise Elementary. Jeffrey C. Robertson, Manatee Cove Elementary. Thomas M. Robinson, DeLand Middle. Luz M. Santiago, Taylor Middle High. Anthony Scaglione, Pearson Elementary. Crystal Shrimp, Reed Patillo Elementary. Amy Marie Scott, Discovery Elementary. Ida Sierra Bonilla, Hinson Middle School. Amanda Sylvia, Heritage Middle. Amy U. Spees, Longstreet Elementary. Another one of our finalists. Lynn Stevenson, Tomoka Elementary. Ruth Stevens, Indian River Elementary. Melissa Stidwell, Legacy Scholars Academy. Josie Ruth Stump, Holly Hill School, another finalist. Jennifer Sylvester, New Smyrna Beach Middle. Sylvia Tucker, Friendship Elementary, another finalist. Adriana Vasquez Bonilla, Volusia Pines Elementary. Kaylee Walker, Mainland High School. Marcy Weaver, Timbercrest Elementary. Karen Weinrich, Spruce Creek Elementary. Whoa. Another one of our finalists. Deborah Ann Wilkes, Silver Sands Middle. Susan Michelle Zavalos, Pride Elementary. So if we can get Dr. Fritz and Ida to come over out of the fog of Teacher of the Year, I'll hand it back over to him.
It's my honor to announce 3 teachers with Volusia County's Guiding Principals Awards, along with a check from the Futures Foundation for $150. These teachers represent our district's 3 guiding principles. Representing guiding principle number 1, dedication to increase student achievement. Ebenia Newman from West Side Elementary, come on down. Come on, Ebenia. So I'm going to tell you about our friend. Ebenia currently is a 2nd grade teacher at West Side Elementary. Last year, she introduced data binders to her students and incorporated student-led conferencing to help her kindergartners identify letters of the alphabet. In August, only 40% of her students could identify half the letters. By grouping her students and implementing interventions, she was able to increase that to 95%. But that's not all. She then introduced the same technique with helping them identify their sounds. Ebenia is the epitome of guiding principle number 1, dedication to increase student learning. Congratulations. Yeah? Do you want a picture? Okay, we gotta take a picture. Where are we looking at the camera? On our way to an A. It's going to catch on, I'm telling you. Guiding principle number 2, commitment to finding solutions to problems. Amy Airgood from Ormond Beach Elementary, please join me on stage. Okay, I'm going to read. Yep. So let me tell you about our friend Amy. She's a 5th grade math and science teacher. In the fall of 2018, she attended a Florida Council of Teachers of Mathematics conference where she learned about escape room activities for the classroom. She designed and held her first scavenger hunt in December 2018, in which she mixed teams of students already showing mastery with those that did not. The students solved problems and used QR codes to check their solutions. The activities took 2 days, and in that short time, her students had already mastered the concepts, and they were helped solidifying their understanding. She also found that these students worked with those who were not quite there at proficiency yet and supported them in peer tutoring, furthering their knowledge. Students overall became more engaged and mastered the mathematical concepts. Amy embodies guiding principles number 2, commitment to finding solutions. Congratulations, Amy. Go over there, take a picture. Representing guiding principle number 3, mutual respect and positive relationships with all stakeholders. Jeannie Yetchenieski from DeLand High School. Please join me on stage. You get to stand here while I talk about you a little bit.
How embarrassing.
So let me tell you about our friend Jeannie. She's a Spanish teacher at DeLand High School. She's not only formed great relationships with her students, but also with the cities of DeLand and Deltona. When she began teaching at DeLand High School, she was impressed by the diversity, both in the school and the community. As a world language teacher, she felt it in her element and decided to bring the Spanish National Honor Society to DeLand High School. The Honor Society focuses on the Spanish language, the culture, and service to the Hispanic community. She believes that an important part of being a teacher leader is bringing students out into the community as volunteers. Her students are involved in the Sister Cities Poetry Night at Stetson. They tutor elementary students at Pearson Elementary for literacy and science. They help out at the Latin festivals in Deltona and DeLand. They prepare Spanish meals at 2 local soup kitchens and make cards and gifts for the Spanish residents of Alliance Nursing Home and Community. In addition, they've worked with the United Farm Workers Association to collect and distribute long-sleeve shirts for the farm workers to prevent skin damage from the sun and pesticides. Jeannie is a great asset to the community, and that is why she is selected to receive the guiding principle number 3, mutual respect and building positive relationships. Congratulations, Jeannie.
Thank you so much.
We're going to go over there and take a
Can I go
picture.
down this way?
We're going to go over and take a picture. How about these 3? Right? It just makes you proud to be in the business. Now I'd like to bring up a friend of Volusia County's, one of our very own, the Teacher of the Year for last year, Ian Jackson. Check out this video.
Good evening. I'm Ian Jackson, Volusia County 2020 Teacher of the Year, and I'd like to first and foremost extend a congratulations to all of the teachers who are here tonight representing their schools as the Teacher of the Year. I'd like to give a warm welcome as well to all the guests that you have with you. I'm sure they're incredibly proud of what you've accomplished and that they're able to be here to celebrate with you tonight. I know it was a great experience for my parents and my family to be with me last year at this event. I want to give a warm welcome to our superintendent, Mr. Fritz, as this is the first Teacher of the Year banquet in Volusia County that he's attended. Tonight is bittersweet for me. Bitter because it's been an honor and joy serving as a Teacher of the Year for Volusia County. During the year, I've gotten to share the stories of my students with many, many people, and that's been one of my greatest joys, is being able to share what my students are doing throughout the county and throughout the state. I've been able to share in the celebrations of other teachers with Futures Foundation. One of my favorite events was the New Teacher of the Year recognition, in which I got to read a lot of their essays and celebrate with these teachers who in their first year were doing incredible things. And I was also given the opportunity to grow as a teacher. Basically, when you become Teacher of the Year for your county, the state takes you and gives you more professional development. But seriously, it was incredible to be able to soak in the professional development that the state offered me. And that is something that I will miss, those opportunities that I was given this year. Tonight is a sweet experience, though, because I'm excited to welcome in this year's finalists tonight and welcome in the new Teacher of the Year for Volusia County. I can't tell you what an incredible experience it has been. And I thank everyone who I met this year, everyone who invited me to speak at events, and anyone else who I interacted with. Thank you so much for making my opportunity as Teacher of the Year a memorable one and an enjoyable one. And again, to all of you teachers, congratulations on a job well done, and thank you so much for my experience this year.
Ian, I speak on the entire district. We're extremely proud of you, extremely proud. And now we're going to bring back our friend Jeff.
Yep. All right, we're getting close to that big moment, the moment Ian, shared about a year ago. So what we're going to do now is bring our 5 finalists up. Get the noise up. Wait, all right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Well, you can wait. I was going to call them by name. They jumped me a little. All right. All right. As I call each name, Ida Wright, come up and go on the center of stage. We're going to take a picture with Ida and Dr. Fritz. So now I lost my space, but that's all right. We're going to start with Denise Hewlett from Deltona Middle. And then we're gonna take a group picture then too. Next will be Amanda Silver from Heritage Middle. Yeah. Then Amy Spees from Longstreet Elementary. All right. And how about Josie Ruth Stump from Holly Hill? And then Karen Weinrich from Spruce Creek Elementary. And then if we can get everyone together, we're going to do a group photo next here. I guess I get in this one if my hair is... What? Oh, you want me to do that? I might have it, but I'll take it. Yeah, I'm done with mine. All right. Yeah, you can get back down. How about them 5? Come on, let's hear it for them. All right. All right. We're getting closer. It's getting closer, folks. Now we're going to watch a short video of each of the 5, and then guess what's next? The winner.
I want my students to feel that when they come into my classroom, there's no judgment, that I am there 100% to support them and encourage them, whether that's before school, after school, at lunch. I really want them to feel that they can ask anything, that they can say anything that they think or feel and share with not only me but their classmates too, and that it's a welcoming environment and a supportive environment.
I think she is a fantastic teacher because she never stops, she never rests. From year to year, she wants to do better for her students.
She's so funny. She always makes funny jokes. She makes science really fun. And I have her first period, so she really brightens my day.
I want them to understand that it's okay to be a risk taker and that it's okay to fail, but it's not okay to quit. They might not always remember the difference between a molecule and a compound, but if they have that determination and that grit and that willing to try and that faith in themselves, then they're going to be successful.
I let them be themselves. I want them to know that they should be comfortable with the person that they are, and also think about how they're affecting other people. So in my classroom, I like to have that respect and rapport for all kids. So, you know, every child is somebody's baby. And so I think about their mother and what their mother want.
She's almost like a mom to all of our students, even the most struggling students here at school. They respect her, they will work for her, and they feel comfortable around her. And I think that's the most important thing that a teacher could do for their students, and she can do that.
She's like your friend, like you can trust her and you can talk to her about anything, and it makes for a better learning environment.
We need to look at our students as whole people, you know, like their feelings should be always taken into account. They have things going on at their home life that we have no idea about. And some of them can be very awful. And I just want them to feel good here and safe. That means a lot to me, to be that person for them.
absolutely love being able to watch children transform into critical thinkers and problem solvers. And there's nothing more rewarding than to see that light bulb come on, making sure that they become complete little human beings. Their transformation over the year is just intoxicating.
She makes connections throughout every single lesson. She integrates math, science, social studies, all of the curriculum together. Kids are fully immersed in the learning that happens.
She really helped me and supported me. She kind of taught me the growth mindset. You just keep on trying until you get it. And she made me do that all the time.
I hope that they remember that as a teacher, I never stopped learning. I did not know all of the answers, that I absolutely sought as many opportunities to share and collaborate with others, because that is when we do better. I hope that they will remember that high expectations matter, that when we internalize those and we push ourselves, that's when we can really achieve as many goals as we hope to.
I feel that I create a very different environment. My classroom is full of music and movements, and that's important to me because as a learner, I had a hard time staying engaged until I was in a classroom like that. So for me as a teacher, I try not to disseminate information, but be a facilitator as the students are learning and growing together and collaborating through their experiences.
Josie is helping them succeed every day. She is, every lesson that she does, she's wrapping it back to real life so that they can use it in the future. It's not just something that they'll use this year, they'll use it next.
When you walk in the classroom, you just get that rush of adrenaline, like you're excited to be here, you want to learn. She's done so much for me, and I am so thankful for that.
More than rigorous education or standardized assessments, I want them to know that they are loved and cared about. And if they walk away knowing those things and feeling the pride that I have within them and the confidence that I've helped to establish within them, I'll know that I've done my job in helping creating a better future for them.
We really have to look at every child as a whole person. For some children, my primary role is education. For other children who have some other needs, I become more of a caretaker. Sometimes I have a mother role, and finding resources that they need. I know my kids really well, which is helpful. When you've had them for 3 years, it's a lot easier to create challenging lessons because I know where they are and that next step that they have to go to.
She is so well-rounded, and she is always there for everybody, and she loves her kids, and she works extra hard and collaborates to make sure that she's doing what she needs to do to make them successful and feel good about themselves for their future grades.
It's amazing because she likes to teach us new things every time that she teaches us something. She goes to a different lesson to teach us something new.
I really try to foster a love of learning and tackling a challenge, and I want them to be lifelong learners. I hope they remember that. I hope they remember the feeling in my classroom, feeling of acceptance of everybody and loving of everybody. I believe that teaching truly is a calling, and if you're called to be a teacher, that's what you're going to be. And so I really can't imagine anything else.
Now I'd like to bring up my fellow board member, Craig Conway, who for 34 years is owner of Diamond Motors and Marine, Daytona Mitsubishi, and Daytona Kia, has taken pride in providing automobile services to the residents of Volusia County. He has been recognized as one of the top national dealers for overall customer satisfaction, and one of those 5 lucky people get to drive one of his cars for a year. Craig, come on up.
Thank you, Jeff. Evening, everyone. Great event, always is. I'd like to thank Futures for putting this together for the, I don't know, probably the 20th time. And all the other sponsors that come here and help you guys out. It's a well-worthy cause. So our story is, a lot of people call me the Scotsman that gives away cars, but my real title is President of Daytona Mitsubishi, Diamond Motors and Marine, and Daytona Kia. So we have a group of companies that we're in business here we've been here 30 years in the Daytona. And we are also we've been involved in this program for over a decade, doing the car for the Teacher of the Year. So we're proud to be doing that for you. So you might have noticed a new Outlander Sport in the lobby, and that is what we're going to present to the Teacher of the Year to drive for a year at no cost to them whatsoever. So that's our deal. It's a good deal. Great deal. So that won't be too long in happening. My wife, Kelly, who is also a former Teacher of the Year, suggested that we throw a little bonus in here, which is going to be an extra $1,000 check. So that goes along with it. So once again, we're proud to be involved, and so we'll get on with the show. Thank you.
All right, folks, we're getting close. Dr. Fritz, Ida Wright, let's get up here. You got to hear some noise, a drum roll. We're getting ready. All right, let me tell you a little bit about the winner. I didn't write this, so. She holds students to a very high standard of learning. She requires students to experience content which is often beyond what they believe is possible. Many of her students come to the school with large deficits in their academic performance and social emotional learning. She helps them reach above and beyond their perceived potential by getting them to try their absolute best. Students are willing to take chances and become vulnerable with their learning because of the bond they have with this teacher. Please join me in congratulating Josie Ruth Stump, Holly Hill. nervous right now, so let's see what she can say.
I halfway thought of winging this, but Ian suggested otherwise, and now I'm glad he did. Wow, what an honor to be standing here right now. Ian recently invited the finalists to dinner, giving us an opportunity to get to know one another. I walked away incredibly inspired and motivated. I know it's cliche, but to even have my name mentioned with Amy, Denise, Karen, Amanda is such an honor. Thank you to our superintendent, Dr. Fritz, our school board members, and Futures Foundation, and the sponsors who've made tonight's recognition event possible. This is my first time attending, and I am blown away by the love shown teachers in this room. The love and passion for education in this room is something I will cherish and remember forever. To the committee members who saw this in me, I am humbled, and I promise to represent the amazing teachers who are working tirelessly for our students in Volusia County Schools with the utmost professionalism and positive manner. I would be remiss not to mention the amazing teachers who have inspired my journey. I have taught alongside countless teachers who have motivated me to continue to improve my practice over the past 17 years. And to mention all of them would take far too long. I know we're all ready to go. However, I would like to recognize a few who have influenced who I am as a teacher. Anita McDonald, Sue Fox, Robin Diedrichs, Lynn Sieber, Lori Murray, Peggy Hasty, and Amber Reiniger. This journey would not be the same without each one of you. I know Mrs. Metters isn't here tonight, but maybe she'll get to watch this online. She was my kindergarten first and second grade teacher. Thank you for always starting each day new and loving me when I wasn't easy to love. I'm not sure how you did it for 3 years. And P.S., I still talk way too much and have way too much energy. Turns out that's good for teaching. To my partner teacher, Jody Hunt. Thank you for putting up with and going along with all my crazy ideas. I appreciate you, and I couldn't imagine doing the last 2 years without you. I have been lucky to have amazing administrators during my journey. I would like to thank those who have helped me to grow as an educator, as a person. Karen Beatty, Bob Wallace, Ruthie Labno, Kathy Gibbons, Julie Johnson, Rachel Hazel, Heather Iannarelli, Angie Polite, and Michael Zablo. To Susan Tootin, thank you for seeing this in me and for lighting this fire within me. Your continued love and support fuels my journey. Holly Hill is truly a special place to work. Could you tell tonight? The Holly Hill work family is like none I have experienced, and I am blessed to know my colleagues are also lifetime friends. I have the utmost respect for the energy and invigorating ideas you each bring daily. Teaching alongside each of you truly makes me a better educator and friend. I love you all. Lakeisha, my hype woman, you have made this an unforgettable experience. I love you. Mr. Watson, thank you for allowing me to join your team. You have trusted my ideas and have provided me opportunities to grow as an educator. This tonight is a recognition of all the great things happening on our campus and for our students. Like all teachers' families, mine listens to my constant teacher talk and deals with my never-ending papers to grade and lessons to plan. I am blessed To have each one of you, knowing you are each in my corner and supporting my passion, allows me to give to my students without feeling guilty. Thank you. David, my other half, thank you for letting me in my absolute love for my students. Thank you for getting me in my absolute love for my students. You make sure every crazy idea gets taken care of and funded while listening to all my wild stories with interest. You are one of my life's greatest gifts. My parents, my rock, my never-ending support system, and biggest fans. I am who I am today because of you. Daddy, you are my hero and have taught me that struggles are just a bump in the road if you are willing to work hard and go after your goals. My amazing mom and best friend, throughout my education and while working 2 jobs, you managed to reread me every textbook and study with me nightly. Never taking a college class, you taught yourself college chemistry and retaught it to me when I was struggling to pass the class. Although school was difficult for me, you never allowed me to make excuses or dropped your expectations. You continued to push me and support me. Because of you, I stand here today. I'm honored to be living my passion daily as an educator. I thank God for allowing my struggles to be the fuel to positively impact the lives of the children I am lucky to work with. One of our Teacher of the Year essays asks what inspires us, and I would like to end by sharing my inspiration. As a young student, I struggled in school. Often I felt misunderstood and a burden to my teachers and peers. There was one teacher who changed all of this for me. I was able to follow his lessons easily because he incorporated an energy I had not experienced. He truly appeared to enjoy teaching and challenge us to be the best versions of ourselves. For the first time, learning was fun. For the first time, I saw teaching as an intriguing career, and I was in 11th grade. For the first time, I was asked about my college goals and saw myself as college capable. To Mr. Derrick Henry, we weren't just students for a class period. We were people he was investing in for life. Because of him, I was filled with the ambitions of becoming a teacher. Every student deserves a Mr. Henry, and I work daily to honor the investment he made in me in high school. Moving years into my own teaching career, I can distinctly remember the day she walked into my classroom. Her sweet, shy smile, her quiet demeanor, you could see her story without her speaking a word. As we read rich literature together, she started to share personal connections she had with the text, and I became a safe place for her to heal and to grow. Through the years that followed, she spent before school hours and lunches in my classroom. I was invested in her and her future. A short while after graduation, we lost touch with one another. Years later, I saw her standing in the front office of the elementary school where I was working. We were excited to see each other, and she was there enrolling her own little girl in kindergarten. As I bent down to meet her little girl and tell her how much I loved her mommy and that I was her mommy's teacher, my former student shared with me that her daughter's name was Amari, after the main character from their favorite book in our class together, and that one day she would love to have Amari in my classroom. As a teacher, there is no greater honor. In that moment, I realized I was her Mr. Henry, and I was accomplishing my God-given purpose. Every moment with our students matters, and I am beyond blessed to have the most amazing career where I get the opportunity to be this person in the lives of students daily. Mr. Henry, this is for you. God bless.
Wow, that was really inspiring. I'd like to congratulate all the nominees and the winner, obviously. I'd like to thank again all our sponsors and volunteers who make this event possible, and to everyone for attending tonight, and please travel home safely. Thank you.